Hello, good day, everyone. This is Chris Smith for Friday, October the 11th, 2013, and this is our Q&A call. If everyone can hear me okay, just let me know, and we will get started. All right, so a couple updates today. You see on the screen here, we have for STP, we have a little update that we need to do on our end. STP updated their system on their end. As many of you know who have an STP account, you can see that they redid their system. So we got to retrofit stuff on our end, starting with the loading of STP funds to Banner's broker. Okay, so this is loading STP funds, doing a bounce-to-bounce transfer to Banner's broker to load your Banner's broker e-wallet. And the changes that you have to do so far is two changes. One is that the transaction ID now starts with the number 3, and it's 11 digits long. And the other change is that you have to type in your STP username followed by your STP email address in brackets with no space. Okay, so we have an example there, Sally Cox, and this is an example of a username and STP email address. Okay, so that's working now. So if anyone who has submitted anything recently, that you're able to now claim those funds and load your BBE wallet. Okay, so on the STP payouts, we did a STP payout recently. It was a smaller one. We didn't post anything on the dashboard because it wasn't a large one, but we did do a small payout. And one thing I was noticing is that there are some new error messages that come back from STP. So what I've noticed is that I now see a invalid record error message. Now, you know, just looking at the error message from the face value, it makes it sound that I submitted the inaccurate format for how they are doing the mass pay. That's actually not the case because it's the same format for the last couple of years, if not longer, that we've been using the last 3 years, and majority of them actually go through. Like over 70% of them actually go through, whereas some of them are not going through for accounts that I know that are still valid. So there's something that is not absolutely 100%. However, that being said, we'll still try to do a large payout and be able to see the results of that. Hopefully it'll be okay. If you do see an invalid record, if your account or withdrawal is on hold because you see an invalid record, at least you know why that is there. It's not something on our end. The format is the same for all of the payouts, and we need to, just make sure that we're able to pay to your account. Okay, so I think they also put in some limits as well in terms of monetary limits that could have been there from before. I'm not sure. But I'll double check with STP. But we're going to do the large payout very shortly with STP, as well as another one for PESA. And again, it's the same order as before for those people who haven't seen anything as yet, and then moving up in the line from date order. Okay. Now, a couple other things. We have the deadline was extended for the Tesla. Let me go back to the dashboard here. And for the Tesla promo panel contest, okay, so if you notice there's a little extension to the end of today. And the reason why we extended to today is just that I wanted to make a final announcement on the webinar this morning, right now, to let you know verbally that the deadline is right around the corner. And we need to have all purchases of this panel happen prior to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Okay. One thing I want to mention is that we're going to make this the default page prior to the dashboard. So Ron, just take a note of that. Let's tell our guys in the back office there to make this a default page, because I know many people have seen the winner from the Mercedes giveaway already, and congratulations to that winner, Elk Wesman. And now we're looking for a new winner for the Tesla car. And the Tesla car is actually a state-of-the-art car, 17-inch monitor in the middle, and it's fully electronic. So it's unusual, and it's not that common, so it's going to be great for you to actually be driving one. It's a six-figure car, so it's pretty prestigious. It's one of the first prestigious models of, what do you call it, the energy-efficient car that they have out there. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these questions here. Oh, the other news is that we have the beta testing will be starting. It's actually ready to go, and we just don't want to release anything over the weekend, but we'll be ready to go on Tuesday when we come back from the long weekend, and Tuesday we're ready to go for the beta testing to go live, and that's just for a select few who are, and you know who you are, who've been selected to actually become a beta tester. Those people who are not on the list, if you wish to submit a testimonial video, and you could be added to the list. Okay, so in order to submit a testimonial video, just follow the instructions in the back office, and let us know that you're interested in becoming a beta tester. Okay. All right, so hold on. Let me just get some questions here from the back. Okay. Okay, excuse me, just let me make sure that I haven't missed anything. Okay. Okay. I see one message here in regards to the STP funding. I have this noted now, and I will definitely take a look at this to make sure it's working okay. Most of the times the error is that you need to put in the full amount that you sent across, not minusing any fees. But I will take a look at this and make sure that we're able to get this going for you. Okay. All right, sorry for the dead air. I'm just reading some of these questions. And a lot of questions regarding the payouts. We know that STP went through a little upgrade recently. The good news is that we have sent a large bank wire over to STP, and we're ready to go on our end. So we did a little test payout and watched the results, and ready to do the large payout. So hold tight, guys. That is definitely coming. Okay. One person's asking is, will the transfer button ever come back? And the answer is no. The transfer feature was only there to help with someone who's not able to, not able to pay right away. And now that we have the option of the fast start, you have 30 days to get the money in. And if you don't have a credit card, you can use the use my services or use my funds, and it works in a lot of different countries, and you're able to get your funds in that way. So no, we're not bringing back the transfer feature. Do you have a launch date for version 3? We do have the beta test today, and we're looking for it to last hopefully not longer than 30 days. Just depends on what feedback we get in. It may be even sooner. So right after we're done the beta testing and we are satisfied with all the results and any of the quirks or anything you need to tweak in there has been satisfied, then we will go live with version 3. Exciting time, guys, is right around the corner. I get a few people here asking about the partial payments, if there's a possibility to have those reversed. It is something, it may be tricky. I don't want to take away too much of the programmer's time to work on 2.x stuff, because I know everyone is heads down on version 3. But it has been a request for the longest time now, so it is something that we can't. So let me leave that with me, and I'm going to find out if there's a simple way or a simple solution for that, to see if we can release these partial payments to be able to be reversed. Keep in mind that the partial payments is also included in the ones that haven't gotten paid before, so it's in the same category, if you will. Okay, anyone who receives 0 or anyone who has received a partial is in the same category. So we're not ignoring those. FYI. Okay. All right, guys, a lot of repeat questions here, so I think we've covered everything for today. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to the call, and just last thing I want to close with is I just want to give a thanks out to the programming team who's been working very hard to get the next version out and to get everything sorted out. We need to get sorted out. Really glad to work with these guys. I want to give thanks out to the support staff we have in Belize. They've been doing an excellent job, and a lot of people from the field are mentioning that they receive much quicker response times and their questions answered much quicker and being satisfied. Also want to give a thanks out to communications expert. We have Ron Anderson, and you're doing a great job, Ron, as well as the guys on Facebook. And we're doing a great job to communicate with BB. The dashboards we cleaned up, the messages are more recent. Twitter has been giving updates on a daily basis. So I'm glad to see the communication has definitely stepped up. So hopefully you guys could agree, and was something we want to keep our word with, because that's something that everyone knows that we needed, and I'm glad that that's been out there. Guys, lots of thanks all the way around, and thanks to you guys, the members, the affiliates worldwide, the leaders, for being here, getting into the 3rd year of Advantage Broker, and just good things to come, guys, good things to come. So with that, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. For those of you who have a holiday on Monday, happy long weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.